The headlines hit the internet like a tropical storm. Timor-Leste named world's most sinful country 2025. The words were bold, shocking, and designed to grab your attention. They painted a picture of chaos, a place where rules don't apply. My first reaction? Disbelief. I've traveled to the most remote corners of our planet, but sinful is a heavy label for any nation. Headlines like these judge without understanding, twisting statistics into a narrative of despair. Suddenly, people who'd never heard of Timor-Leste were experts on its supposed failings. A single headline can define a country for millions, overshadowing its history and spirit. I knew I had to see it for myself, to look past the digital noise and find the truth. My mission, to meet the people behind the statistics, to see the landscapes ignored by the articles, and to feel the real pulse of this island nation. The only way to challenge a story is to find a better one. So what is the real story of Timor-Leste? Is it a land of sin or a land of survivors? My journey began with a single step, onto a plane bound for Dili. Stepping off the plane in Dili, the first thing that hit me wasn't chaos, it was the heat. The air smelled of sea and wood smoke, and everywhere I looked I saw smiles, not scowls. Families reunited, children laughed, taxi drivers greeted me warmly. This wasn't the den of iniquity the internet promised. This was just life. My first drive through Dili was a sensory overload, mopeds weaving through traffic, roadside stalls bursting with color, dogs and chickens roaming freely. The city was a mosaic of old and new, struggle and progress. I checked into a small guest house where Marco, the owner, welcomed me with a smile and a glass of cool water. We talked about his family, the village festival, and the best sunset spots, not crime or corruption. That evening, I walked the Dili waterfront as the sun set behind Cristo Rey. Families strolled, teenagers played football, fishermen mended nets. The sound of waves and city hum blended into a peaceful symphony. The headline seemed a world away, a cheap fiction. The reality was right in front of me, and it was beautiful. This was not a place lost to sin, but a place alive with hope. I felt at peace, eager to see more. Dili wears its history on its sleeve. Portuguese colonial buildings stand beside modern offices and bustling markets. The streets pulse with activity. Women in ties fabrics sell fresh fish and crafts. Markets overflow with color and sound. It's the energy of a young, determined nation. At Tibisi Market I saw the true spirit of Timorese commerce, bargaining, laughter, and pride in local produce. This isn't a place of vice, it's a place of hard work and community. Dili is also a city of reflection. The Resistance Museum tells stories of sacrifice and the fight for independence. This history forged the character of its people, instilling a deep appreciation for peace and homeland. To call a nation that fought so hard for its soul sinful is deeply disrespectful. As the day cools, the waterfront comes alive. Young people gather, expats and locals mingle, optimism fills the air. Dili is a city of contrasts, poverty and progress, memory and hope. These contrasts make it compelling, real, and incredibly human. The city's spirit is unbreakable. Here, survival is not just about enduring, but about thriving. This is the heart of Timor-Leste. To truly know Timor-Leste, you must leave the city behind. I took a rugged 4x4 east where the landscape transformed, mountain roads, lush cliffs, and turquoise sea. My destination, Jacko Island, sacred and uninhabited. Getting there meant a boat ride across crystal-clear water to powder-white sand and dense forest. You can't stay overnight, the island is protected by tradition. It's a powerful example of living in harmony with nature. Underwater, Timor-Leste is just as spectacular, part of the Coral Triangle, home to vibrant reefs and marine life. Diving off Ataro Island, I saw colorful fish, sea turtles, and pristine coral. This ecosystem is among the healthiest on the planet, a source of pride for the Timorese. The headlines won't show you the thrill of hiking Mount Ramalau at sunrise or the serenity of a deserted beach. They won't mention communities protecting sacred lands. This isn't a sinful land, it's a sacred one. Timor-Leste is a survivor's paradise, raw, beautiful, and humbling. Here, nature and culture are deeply intertwined. The real magic is found far from the headlines. The soul of Timor-Leste lives in its culture, faith, and families. Family here means a vast network. Everyone looks out for each other. Children are raised by the village, elders are respected, and community is everything. Faith is a cornerstone. Catholicism blended with ancient traditions, visible in grand cathedrals and humble chapels. On Sundays, churches fill with song and hope. The ties, hand-woven fabric, tell stories of myth and history, passed down through generations. These traditions are a living link to the past, a symbol of resilience. Together, family, faith, and culture form the backbone of Timorese society. This is not a land of sin but of strength and unity. The true character of Timor-Leste is something to be admired. Here, survival means holding on to what matters most. Timor-Leste is one of the world's youngest countries, independent since 2002. Most adults remember when their nation didn't exist on the map. Progress here is recent and remarkable. The country boasts one of the most biodiverse marine environments on Earth. Scientists found record numbers of reef fish around Ataro Island, more than anywhere else on the planet. While reefs elsewhere bleach and die, Timor-Leste's thrive. The hybrid de Timor coffee, naturally resistant to disease, is grown organically in the mountains and exported worldwide. Every cup tells a story of resilience. Timor-Leste has 2 official languages, Tetum and Portuguese, and over 30 indigenous tongues. This linguistic diversity is a living map of migration and history. The country is a tapestry of cultures, not a monolith. Its secrets are as rich as its landscapes. To understand Timor-Leste, taste its food. Meals center on rice, fresh fish, and local vegetables, simple, hearty, and delicious. Ikan sabuko, mackerel marinated in tamarind and spices wrapped in palm leaf, is a national favorite. Each family has its own recipe, passed down through generations. Root vegetables and foraged greens add earthiness, while fiery chilies bring heat to every meal. You won't find fast food chains here, just warongs. Family-run eateries where hospitality is as important as the food. Eating at a warung is a social experience, a chance to share stories and smiles. The food reflects the land and sea, the culture and community. Every bite is a taste of Timorese pride. Here, food is more than sustenance, it's a celebration of survival. The warmth of the people is served with every meal. Let's return to that headline. The world's most sinful country. After meeting the people and seeing the land, the label is not just inaccurate, it's absurd. Sin implies moral failing, but what I found was resilience, faith, and community. The challenges here are economic and historical, not moral. Yes, Timor-Leste is one of Asia's poorest countries, but to equate poverty with sin is a mistake. It ignores the dignity and hard work I saw everywhere. What some call lawlessness is often just a different way of life, like the organized chaos of Dili's traffic or the lifeblood of informal markets. These are adaptations, not flaws. The Sinful label is a work of fiction designed for clicks. The reality is far more inspiring, a nation of survivors, not sinners. Timor-Leste is rebuilding piece by piece with breathtaking beauty and warm, welcoming people. The only real sin is believing the headlines. Give this country a chance to show you its true heart. I came to Timor-Leste to investigate a headline, but I'm leaving with respect and admiration. You can't judge a place from a distance. You have to go, see, and listen. Timor-Leste is a true adventure for those seeking authenticity. Dive its reefs, hike its mountains, relax on its beaches, but most of all meet its people. Let them show you resilience and hope. You'll leave with more than photos, you'll leave changed. This isn't a destination for the faint of heart. The roads are rough, comforts are few, but the rewards are immense. The magic is in the challenge, the raw experience, and the discovery of your own strength. Don't let headlines write the story for you, find the truth yourself. The world is full of hidden gems and Timor-Leste is one of them. My journey doesn't end here, and neither should yours. There are more stories to tell, more places to explore. Join the adventure, subscribe, and let's see where the map takes us next. The adventure is just beginning.